So today we're going to talk about our math segment, and we brought some household containers here just to kind of emphasize the different sizes. So the first one is 1 cup. Can you hold up the 1 cup?
This is actually 2 cups.
That's 2 cups, that's right. So where's the 1 cup out of all those? 1 cup. It's right in front of you, actually.
Oh.
That's 1 cup. That's
I
right.
thought this was a measuring thing.
It is a measuring cup. And how many ounces are in 1 cup?
8 ounces.
8 ounces. That's right. So gently put that one down. And then what's the next one?
2 cups.
2 cups.
This is a pint.
It's a pint. Yes, 2 cups make a pint. And then what's the next one?
1 quart.
1 quart. How many pints are in the quart, you think?
4.
If the alcohol container was 1 pint.
2 pints.
2 pints. Yes, 2 pints is in a quart. And then how many quarts in the gallon?
What
do you think?
4.
That's right. All right, so let's go over that again. How many ounces in a cup?
8.
How many cups in a pint?
16. 2 cups.
Yes, because it was 16 ounces, right? How many pints in a quart?
2.
How many quarts in a gallon?
4.
Good job. Thanks, Zachary.
Bye.
Oh no, it's not Christmas time anymore? Does this mean I have to study? O-S-T, mustis unt. O-S-T, mustis unt. O-S-T, mustis enti. First conjugation, present tense. O-S-T, mustis unt. O-S-T, mustis unt. O-S-T, mustis enti. First conjugation, present tense. Indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. Replacing a noun, but not specifically. Nobody, none, one, other, several, some, somebody, someone, such. Nobody, none, one, other, several, some, somebody, someone, such. Nobody, none, one, other, several, some, somebody, someone, such. Watt's steam engine, Cartwright's power loom, and Whitney's cotton gin spurred the Industrial Revolution that began in the 1760s. Watt's steam engine, Cartwright's power loom, and Whitney's cotton gin spurred the Industrial Revolution that began in the 1760s.
CC Cycle 2, Week 13 History. Tell me about the Industrial Revolution. So it starts off with Watt's steam engine. So we're going to do a W with both hands. We're going to go up and down like it's a steam engine. Watt's steam engine, C for Cartwright both sides, Cartwright's power loom, and then you're going to go another W with the right hand and Whitney's cotton gin. The other hand just kind of goes in a circular motion. Spurred, so like you're spurring a horse. Spurred the Industrial Revolution. It's like you're making the sign for a machine that began just the same as start in the 1760s. Okay, so we'll start that from the beginning. Tell me about the Industrial Revolution, Watt's steam engine, Cartwright's power loom, and Whitney's cotton gin spurred the Industrial Revolution that began in the 1760s. Good luck.
What are some names of U.S. space missions? Some names of U.S. space missions are Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, Shuttle, Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, Shuttle.
This week we will be learning about the Northern European countries. The first one is Norway, which is right here, followed by Sweden, which is just to the east of it, and then Finland, which is just east of that, and then Denmark, which is below this pink area here. So now I ask and you point, where is Denmark? Where is Finland? Where is Sweden? And where is Norway? And now I point and you tell me.
Hi guys, here we go from Jesus the Messiah. Jesus the Messiah. Year 1 in AD, year 1 in AD, year 1 in AD. Pentecost and the early church. Persecution spreads the gospel. Herod's temple destroyed by Titus. Diocletians divide the Roman Empire. Constantine legalizes Christianity. India's Gupta dynasty. Council of Nicaea, Augustine of Hippo, Jerome completes the Vulgate, Visigoths at Rome. All right.
Okay.
All right, friends, here we go from the Middle Ages. Timeline, timeline, this is my timeline. The Middle Ages, circa 450 to circa 1500. Council of Chalcedon, Western Roman Empire falls to barbarians. 500 AD, 500 AD. Byzantine Emperor Justinian. Benedict and monasticism. Muhammad founds Islam. Zonjan early gone in Africa. Franks defeat Muslims at the Battle of Tours. Golden Age of Islam. Ooh. Vikings raid and trade. Japan's Eon period. Charlemagne crowned Emperor of Europe. Alfred the Great of England. Eric the Red and Leif Erikson. Norse explorers. Vladimir the First of Kiev. Byzantine Emperor Basil the Second. 1000 AD, 1000 AD. East-West schism of the church. Norman conquest and feudalism in Europe, the Crusades, Zimbabwe, and early Mali in Africa. Aztecs of Mesoamerica, Francis of Assisi, and Thomas Aquinas, Japan shoguns, Incas of South America. Genghis Khan rules the Mongols. England's Magna Carta. Ottoman Empire. Marco Polo's journey to China. The 100 Years' War and Black Death. The Renaissance. China's Ming Dynasty. Nice. Timeline, timeline, this is my timeline. Age of exploration, circa 1400 to circa 1600. Prince Henry founds the School of Navigation, slave trade in Africa. Gutenberg's printing press, Shanghai in Africa. Tsar Ivan the Great of Russia, the Spanish Inquisition.
These are the hand motions for CC's week 13 of the timeline. So first we're going to sign Age of Exploration. So we're just going to hold our hands up and look from side to side like we're exploring. And then for Prince Henry, you're going to make a P sign. You're going to go from your left shoulder to your right shoulder. So Prince Henry founds the school, this is the sign for school, of navigation. Prince Henry founds School of Navigation. Then you have slave trade in Africa, so you're gonna make the sign for slave trade, and then to sign Africa, you're just gonna kind of make the shape of the continent. And then you have Gutenberg's printing press, so you're gonna make a G sign and you're going to tap it onto your left palm. So Gutenberg's printing press, and then this is a sign for a machine. So Gutenberg's printing press. Then you have Shanghai in Africa. Again, they traded gold, so you're gonna point to your ear and come down. Tsar Ivan the Great of Russia. So you're gonna make the sign for I for Ivan, Tsar Ivan the Great. And then you're going to take your hands and you're going to tap them on your hips. That's after a Russian Cossack dance. So Tsar Ivan the Great of Russia. And then you have the Spanish Inquisition. So you're going to take your index fingers and you're going to pull them around your body like you're fastening your cape, like the bullfighters would do. So the Spanish Inquisition, and then you're going to act like you've got a gavel in the court because it was a court held by the church. So the Spanish Inquisition. So let's go from the top. Age of Exploration. Prince Henry founds the School of Navigation. Slave trade in Africa. Gutenberg's printing press. There we go. Songhai in Africa. Tsar Ivan the Great of Russia. And the Spanish Inquisition. Good luck.
This is the experiment called Spoon Bell, and its purpose is to determine what makes a sound loud or soft. So basically you're going to get a metal spoon and tie a string that's about 30 inches long to the middle of it. And then you're going to take each end of the string and put it inside your ears with your index fingers. So the goal is to try a very quiet tap and see what kind of sound that makes, and then a very loud tap and see what kind of sound that makes. So another thing that you could add to this is just have the children tap the spoon on the table without any string at all so they can hear that sound as well. The results are a soft sound like a bell is heard when the spoon is tapped gently on the table. Again, if you just tapped it without the string. A louder sound, much like a church bell or a gong sound, is heard when the spoon is struck firmly against the table. This happens because all sound is a form of wave motion that is produced when things vibrate or move back and forth. Striking the spoon caused it to vibrate. The loudness or quietness of the sound produced by vibrating molecules depends on the amplitude or height of the sound wave produced by the vibrating molecules. The higher the amplitude of the wave, the louder the sound.
Is it making a different sound?
This next experiment is called humming glass, and its purpose is to show how friction can cause a glass to vibrate. The experiment calls for dishwashing liquid, tap water, sink or large pan, stem glassware, all this stuff. Really all you need are clean hands, water, and a really good glass. So the best glass for this is a stemmed glass that's about 3 inches wide. So you can tell when I show you all these different glasses that the wider glass is a little bit of a stranger sound. The best sound is maybe about 3-inch wide mouth. So what's the results? The glass starts to hum when its rim is rubbed. Why does this happen? Washing the glass and your hands removes an oil that might act as lubricant. So rubbing your finger around the rim causes the glass to vibrate because your finger skips and pulls at the glass. This causes the glass to vibrate. The pitch of the sound you hear is due to frequency, which is the number of vibrations per second.
Stop. Five, six, seven. Now?
Yep. Stop.
This week we will be studying artist Rembrandt, a Dutch Golden Age painter, printmaker, and draughtsman. He is considered one of the greatest visual artists in the history of art and the most important in Dutch art history. The students will be asked to draw a face this week.
In Rembrandt's self-portraits and portraits, he angles the sitter's face in such a way that the ridge of the nose nearly always forms the line of demarcation between brightly illuminated and shadowy areas. A Rembrandt face is a face partially eclipsed, and the nose bright and obvious, thrusting into the riddle of halftones, serves to focus the viewer's attention upon and to dramatize the division between a flood of light, an overwhelming clarity, and a brooding duskiness.